So everybody is there who is there. And there are also women from my clan mother circle. And this next Wednesday, when we have a new moon grandmother circle, there also will be the others on the altar. So all these little ones are joining the energies of this moon.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I go back to screen, I guess. Yeah. So welcome everybody. Really, really great to see you all and really welcoming you into this circle. I guess I first do a little prayer to open the space. And then I would suggest we will make a journey together. And we will meet the little ones. And then after that, we will have about 5 minutes to write down what you have received in this journey. And then we make a little round if there's anybody who loves to share something. And if not, that's fine too, of course. So I have a question. I have my drum here, and I don't know if somebody can hear it, and if not, I just don't drum. I just pray without Joe.
Yes, we can hear it.
Does it sound good? Okay. So if you please close your eyes, close your eyes, please. Beloved Mother, this is your daughter, Amaya Lupus speaking. I'm in the center of the wheel and I'm reaching out to the sacred powers and directions of the East, to Brother Eagle and the Eagle Nation and all the spirits of the Bird Kingdom. I humbly welcome you. And I also pray to the element of the sacred fire on the East. Please be here and be welcome. Reaching out from the center of the wheel to the sacred powers and directions of the West, to Grandmother Bear, and to the stone people and the crystal beings and the sacred gift of owing responsibility. Also, I'm reaching out to the sacred waters, to the streams, the seas and the oceans and the lakes, and the waters within us. Please be here and be welcome. And I'm reaching out to the sacred powers and directions of the North, to the white wolf and the white swan, white buffalo calf woman, and all the spirits of the cloud people and the sacred gift of being grateful. And from there, I also reach out to our elders and ancestors. And I humbly ask you to come into this world, which is called ceremony, with your visions and answers and your prayers for only the highest good. Reaching out to the sacred powers and directions of the South, Sister Deer and Sister Turtle, praying to you, to our inner child, to all the spirits of the tree people and the plant kingdom and our roots who are entwined, to all four sacred directions. Praying to the element of earth and the sacred gift. Humbly grateful. Innocence. Beloved Mother, we are here today. We are reaching out to you, and we are protected in a triple cocoon from Sophia, Gaia, and Grace. We are here, holding space, being in this sacred environment, praying, opening up, and receiving answers and visions to set the next step on this path, in order that we can walk in beauty, in accordance to the divine plan and to others, in a beautiful, balanced, and medicine way. I'm reaching out to all angels and archangels, especially to Michael and Raphael. I humbly invite you into this world. Please be here and be welcome. I humbly welcome you, my dear sisters. Welcoming Sharon and Sue, and Evie, Tara, Cinda and Arlie and Alexandra. I humbly welcome you. We are together. And we form a beautiful circle of golden light. And we shine. Please be here and be welcome. All of you. We also pray for the sisters who are not present today, to humbly welcome them as well. You all are here in spirit, of course. We are reaching out to you. And I personally pray and send prayers for my sister, Yui Xian, who has laid off her robes last Saturday. And I humbly pray for her that she may have a beautiful journey to the other realms, the other worlds. Thank you, Mother, for the beauty, for your wisdom. Thank you for the connection with all your relatives on this beautiful planet Earth. And the circle is open and set. I. Thank you. And welcome. So maybe we can do a little circle, a little round. I love the word, the popcorn circle. Let's do a popcorn circle. And yeah, is there anybody who loves to share something? Please say your name. And if there is anybody who you want to put into the circle, and also say the name where you are living on this beautiful planet. And maybe you have an intention for today. So you're welcome.
I'll go ahead.
Yes, sure.
Evie and Anacortes, and I'd like to bring 6 people from a personal nature into the circle. I'd like to bring our trees throughout our world in the circle. May we understand so much more about how they serve us so that we can better support them. And what I'd like to get today is healing for my little girl who I'm indulging in a very positive way these days. But she wants to be heard. I'll pass it on to whoever else is ready to speak. Thank you.
So please, you have 6 people, haven't you? Have you had 6 people? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pass it to Sue.
I'm Sue. I'm at Smoky Point, Washington. I'm calling in the 4 elements, the 4 kingdoms, the 4 directions for balance. Our planet needs balance. And for myself, the courage to go the next step. And I call on Cinda.
I'm Cinda, and right now I'm in Stevenson, Washington at our property along the Columbia River Gorge. It's a gorgeous fall day. I would like to bring in specifically, and I would like to bring in the concept of non-duality and yeah, that's good. And Arlie.
Sorry, I missed how many people?
2.
2. And
2.
from Sue, I also missed it, but gone later. 2 people, thank you, Linda. Arlie, please.
Hi, I'm Arlie. I'm in New Zealand. I would like to bring in 13 people, 1 sick cat. 3 personal situations. And my intention today is for healing. And I will call on Tara.
Thank you, Arlie. I'm Tara. I am in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's a beautiful day here as well. It's cooled down finally. I would like to bring in 19 people, 4 4-leggeds, and the words I would like to bring in is wholeness and healing. And I would like to bring in, or have next, I should say. Sue, did you go yet? You did. Okay. Well, I think Alexandra or Sharon. Sharon, how about you?
Why don't let's see. I'm just have to do this thing first. Sharon Rajan, Woodby Island. Nice cool day here. Our trees need a lot of support here in the Pacific Northwest because they've gone through a drought in their world. So they definitely, the trees, 64 individuals, 8 specific situations on the globe. And I want to bring in celebration in action. And I tag Alexandra.
This is Alexandra. I'm near Sanford, North Carolina. My friend Deb couldn't be here today because of a dinner party. I'm late coming in because my husband surprised me, so I'm kind of scattered and haven't heard everything people said. But I would just like to bring in the whole universe today in terms of healing what's going on in the United States, Iran, Russia, Ukraine.
Alexandra, are you still there? We have a bad connection, so sorry for that. Well,
Alexandra, it was a choppy connection. And so would you like to put the number, what you want to bring in and your quality, put it in the chat? That would be great.
well, I'm not sure if the connection still works. But anyway, I heard you, Alexandra, if you can hear me. And we definitely will put in the whole universe, and wonderful to have you in spirit. So healing is what you really asked for. So this is as far as I could get it. So yeah, that's what we have. So if you please have your message, please put it in the chat and reread it afterwards or later on, and that's fine. So be here and be welcome. We have 104 people, and I will put in, oh, there she is, transformational healing. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Alexandra. And how many people?
You got it correct. All the souls in the universe.
Yes, that's fine. Okay, I'll put in 20 people. And healing for all women who are have been suppressed and still are being suppressed. So we pray for that as well. Much healing today. And my quality is light for today. So, all children. Was that what you wrote, Sue? So, good. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so we have all children. We have 124 people.
Okay.
A sick cat, still the sick cat from Arlie. And we have 4 four-leggeds from Tara. Healing, much healing for the little girl, and courage. Yeah, lots of healing, fullness and healing and celebration in action. And for the whole universe. Light. So beautiful. Thank you so much. We put it all in the center. And there's anybody who'd love to share something before we go into the journey, please do. And if Alexandra? No. Okay. So then I will humbly ask you to close your eyes. And you can put off your screen if you like. I'll do the same. So take a few good breaths. Breathe in through your nose 2 times or through your mouth. It's good as well. 2 times and then breathe out through your mouth. Just let go what you just don't need anymore. And repeat this another time until you feel yourself sinking deeper into yourself. So breathing in and breathing out. And feel your body relaxing. And while you are doing so, you find yourself walking in a beautiful forest. Your path is smooth and the trees are rising up on both sides, showing you the way. Beautiful wildflowers and ferns are on the ground, and you can smell the various fragrances of the forest all around you. And while you're walking, you greet the trees. You're connected. Maybe you can receive a message. You can feel them and feel their roots entwined with yours into the Mother Gaia. And you notice your path is widening a little and a little more until you enter an open space surrounded by tall spruces and redwoods, where a fire crackles and the flames are dancing brightly. You see your sisters, grandmothers, mothers, and daughters emerge from between the trees, and we all very quietly form a beautiful circle together, a circle of golden light. The energy of Grandmother Moon, the new moon energies are unfolding, and although she is almost totally hidden, the space is enlightened by billions of stars, together with the light of the dawning dancing flames. We hold hands and we feel our shared energies, our sacred energies, flowing around the circle, connected with the energy of Sophia. We stand our ground, our roots grounded deep, deep into the Mother, into Gaia, and opening our hearts to let in Grace's powerful healing vibes. Our attention is drawn to the center of the fire, and we feel the sacredness of the dancing flames and what they love to show us and share with us. So you can connect to this fire and feel the energy. Feel the energies and feel hear the cracking sounds, and see the dancing flames. And you feel yourself into this world of trees, this open space in the forest, surrounded by those amazing trees. Our standing ones, our family. Bright radiant sparks are emerging from the dancing flames, and they dance around the fire in a circle, and then float slowly through the air and stop right at the level of our heart. Just see this sparkling light before you. They approach each of us, the brightest shining light we have ever known. And we remember, this is the light of our essence. Feel it. See it and recognize it. The light is changing its form now, becoming you as your little you. When you were just being born at the beginning of this lifetime, this earth walk, where you are walking your path in beauty. The light keeps shining brightly from within, and from within this little human bodysuit. It shines brightly out into the world, just light, your essence. And then you see this little you growing into the age you were on your picture. You see different moments, different situations. And then you are looking into the most beautiful eyes, the shining mirror of your soul, of yourself. And through her sparkling eyes, she, the little you, is sending her deep love, devotion, and recognition towards you. Feel her spirit. And your heart opens to invite her in. Put your hands on your heart and slowly breathe her energy in. Just breathing. Feel your heartbeat becoming one with hers. And just breathe and connect with your heart. And it opens a little more. And when you're ready, just let her in and embrace her with your heart. Please welcome her and hear her message. She speaks. I belong here. This is my home. And together we are one. Together we may set a next important step on the path we are walking together. And we are strong, complete, whole. I'm the light of your soul, your essence, and we have merged. May we bring light and shared blessings to all living beings and the Mother Earth. And now, keep your hands on your heart and breathe. Listen what more she may have to share with you. What does she want to show you? Please remember the words or symbols to write these down afterwards. And in your mind's eye, you see the flames slowing down, and you give thanks to the spirit of the sacred fire. You see Grandmother Moon fading away, making room for Grandfather Sun. And you give thanks to Grandmother Moon, her spirit, and welcome this new day. You find yourself saying goodbye and thanks to the spruce and sequoia trees, walking your path home. You are greeting this new day and your little you within, together and blessed. You feel your beautiful, beautiful little you nestling inside of your heart. It's warm, it's bright, it's peaceful. And you can always connect with her to receive her answers, her light and her love, because she knows the answers. And when you feel your heart beating and you put your hand on her, then you know immediately that you are one. There's healing, there's love, there's light. And she lives there. And you can still remember the lights dancing around the fire, her spirit light, your spirit light, dancing in the circle around the fire on this sacred open space in the forest. Embrace this vision and remember. And please take some time to return into the now and then write down what you have received from your little you. And then I will call on you within some 8 minutes from now. And when you're ready, earlier, you can come back into the circle, to our circle. So we are about to come back in circle. So when you're ready, you can come in again. Tara, are you ready? There you are.
The button wasn't working, it was stuck. But yeah, I'm here.
But you are back. So is there anyone who loves to share something? Sue.
So, Angelique, you definitely opened a door for me in this meditation.
Mm.
Calling in the 4 elements, the 4 kingdoms, the 4 directions. What I saw was they all came together, and I asked for a gentle coming together, not these extremes, coming together as an intention to bring balance and harmony to the whole planet. When if mankind wasn't here, Earth would be a junk, a Garden of Eden. It would be everything beautiful and in balance. And then what I saw was humanity individually leave their body. And you know when your TV screen does that picturate, I think that's the word, can't remember exact. That's what the soul did. And it recalibrated as part of the balance and harmony, and then came back into the body. We didn't have to die for this. It was just a transformation. And we come back more enlightened and more in tune with the plants and animals and the cosmos. And we are, the whole planet and all life forms just become connected. As when you were talking about connected through the roots, I just saw all these amazing roots and so much more. So, and we used the word in balance and in harmony. And this time in harmony, what I saw was sounds coming together, natural sounds like in nature and the universe. There's a sound in the universe, in the beating of our heart and our voices when they're clear, and the whole thing is in harmony. It blew my mind. But I'm going to trust that this is unfolding. And so it is. Thank you, Angelique.
Thank you, Sue. Beautiful. Grateful. Who's next?
I can go. Well, it was so much fun because the picture I sent you was a picture with my hair pulled back and a really tight ponytail, and it was for my passport when my family moved to Germany, and we lived there for 3.5 years. And so through your meditation and revisiting that little girl, and that was when my parents were still married. So all of a sudden, just sort of reliving and seeing life through her eyes, I was back with my father, who is now since passed. But it was just so touching and wonderful to just remember life with him when he still lived with us. And then that evolved to the relationship I had with him after the parents' divorce, to then him as a grandparent. I don't know, I just went on this journey with my father, and it was just so touching. I'm so grateful. So thank you.
Thank you. Who loves to share something? Evie?
It was short. As soon as you started to lead us in, I just went into a very peaceful state, and it doesn't usually happen when I'm sitting. And it was like being in the womb again, and it was just quiet. And then there was peace. And my message was just to remember to check in with my little girl on a regular basis. That I need her as much as she needs me. Yeah. Thank you. Very, very lovely.
Thank you.
It was interesting and really very wonderful just to feel that connection and the awareness that that little one had, just about everything. You know, you could just see it in her eyes, her presence. And I've often thought of what would have happened at various points along my path, you know, when I was 4 and when I was 6. And, you know, had I knew what I knew, but I didn't have a mentor to help me understand that I knew. So I didn't know, you know, kind of went underground. So what would have happened if it had just stayed present and I had learned from her? And so, um, what we decided to do is to redo my family's path from the time of my birth, to have those awarenesses, bringing my mother and then eventually my grandmother, great grandmothers, my sisters and aunties into the Sophia Gaia Grace Awareness and Collective back then, so they were no longer, and helped our men see that the specialness of patriarchy is nothing but an enslavement system. And so change and let that whole thing change and just let it happen, not having to know what, you know, what the end result will be, but knowing that the end result will be very different, and it will be very enriching, and and just another option, another path that I didn't physically take, but we're taking it now. So that was going to be fun to trace with. And what I realized is with all of the circles of healing women in the past that I've done and am doing, I have never gone to my specific family in this way. So that was very, very good. Thank you, Angelique.
Mm. Thank you. Mm. Harley, would you love to share something?
I don't think I would say I would love to share this. This was so weird. I didn't get in to the journey. I didn't get in. I didn't get in. I didn't get in. Very unusual for me. Usually somebody says we're going on a journey and I'm like, I'm there. And then we came to the part, put your hands over your heart, invite your child in. And the kid looked at me and said, you're a walk-in. So I have a little processing to do. And that's what happened to me. Thank you, Angelique.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Harley. Mhm. Alexandra, I see you're lightening up. Doesn't work. You're muted now.
I'd rather not share today, okay?
Okay, totally fine. Thank you. Tara, would you like to share?
So mine, I was kind of in and out of it. I can never seem to find a quiet place in my house where I'm not distracted by a dog or somebody coming in the room or something. But um, my little girl said, find your happiness, because I am always helping everybody else and I always kind of abandon myself. But I kind of utilize the time to go back on a journey and do a healing on her, and you know, just back through the years to the grandparents and all that, like Sharon's taught us how to do um, that kind of healing. So I utilize that time for that. But um, it's interesting. Happiness wasn't the word I was expecting to hear, but she just pointed out other things that I've been told recently from having readings done just this past weekend. So, and I'm complete. Thank you.
Mm,
That was wonderful, Angelique. And that everything the opening was fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's interesting to hear your sharings. Really, really interesting. Thank you for everyone. And what I saw when I was doing the journey with you, that there was this beautiful circle of women holding hands, standing rooted in Gaia, being together, really, really strong and connected. And with a really, a willingness. And I won't say that it will work immediately for everyone, but this willingness to really receive this inner child, this inner beauty, this spirit. And I could see them dancing around the fire and then really stopping in front of everyone. And it was a beautiful sight because it was also funny and happy, a happy feeling. So I don't know if anybody has felt that. I could see it, I could feel it, and I enjoyed it very much to be amongst you all in this circle. And I thank you for being here. So yeah, it was really nice. And all these other women who were not present tonight physically, they were there. And I really trust in that. They were there, and more of them, as we always can connect with each other over the whole world from all four directions. we can really connect with each other. And that's what we did today. And it was beautiful. So yeah, I was really journeying with you all together, and it was lovely to be there. So I would, if there is anybody who would love to share something still, yes, Sharon.
I would, Angelique, because it was mentioned here in the circle, and the gentleness and the desire for really repixelation, if you will. Cinda introduced me to an amazing woman, and then we got reconnected last week because Trish does singing bowls in amazing ways, and I think
Wow.
the sounding is a really important. I've been getting that for several months. Sounding songs, we have the golden song, but the
Yeah.
vibrational impact is really important. So I'm just sharing Trisha's website. She has albums, and pieces of them are on YouTube too, and she has a new CD out too. But it's a way to vibrationally be in the vibrationals of what I think our bodies are needing added.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I love that, really. Thank you. This is really wonderful that you're bringing this in, because I have contact with somebody, and it's a guy. It's a shamanic practitioner in Belgium, and he is called Roel, and you will pronounce it like Roel, I guess. And his family name is Krabbe, and he also works with sound, with his voice, and he really chants ancient songs without words, and it's beautiful, really, really, really amazing. So I will share his name in the email with you, and then we can, if you like, you can. He's on the internet. He's on YouTube, and he has healing circles, and it's amazing what he does. Really, this sound is so, yeah, so profound, and it's so necessary that we connect with our inner sounds and our golden songs.
If
So yeah, that's.
if anyone knows of any online kirtan groups, I would be interested, because after listening to Trish's music and recognizing that I used to tone and found that very helpful, I'd love to have a kirtan group to sing with.
Beautiful.
So, Eve, I don't know quite what Krotong is, but there is an album that Trish has that involves her chakras, all the chakras. And she doesn't use her singing bowls, but she uses her voice to tone the tone of each of the sound of the chakras to activate and open those chakras. And so then she asks you to tone with her. And it's a beautiful CD that that you can download on iTunes or anywhere that you download. And I just know that she walks you through it, and it's really easy to find her pitch as you're focusing on that particular energy center.
Yeah. Kirtan is typically using the Sanskrit, I guess they call them bija sound.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of the one that maybe people would have heard of the most. I'm blanking. And there's also a woman who's kind of popularized the Sanskrit music. It's usually done with a harmonium, kind of small little piano thing. But it's a sacred singing circle.
Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, I sent it in the chat. I sent his name in the chat. So you may find him on YouTube. And that's really also, yeah, I see, and what you also said, yeah, indeed, in journeys, in meditations, I always hear many sounds which are not familiar sounds, which are from the earth, really. And I have a feeling that we need to connect more with this, because it's what we know. This is what we really know deep inside, and it resonates on a different platform, I could say. It's a different level of understanding where we don't use words, but yeah, we're immediately connected to the soul level. So thank you. I really would love to give thanks to all relatives, to the Mother Earth, to the 4 sacred directions, to all energies, to our ancestors and elders, grateful for their messages for the highest good. I give thanks to Gaia, Sophia, and Grace, the beautiful protective cocoon where we find ourselves in. I give thanks to the 4 elements: water, fire, sacred breath, and sacred earth. To Grandmother Moon and the 7 sisters, I give thanks to this grandmother of this moon, weaves the web. To all beautiful trees and plants, the plant kingdom, to the bird kingdom, to the animal kingdom, to everything which lives in the waters. I give thanks to everybody, to everyone, to all living beings on this planet, and to Mother Earth. And I give thanks to Tara, Arlie, Sharon, Evie, Sue, Cinda, and Alexandra, and myself, Amaya Lupe. May we all walk in beauty. May we all walk in beauty. Ahe. Thank you. Thank you.
To everyone.
Thank
Blessings.
you all.
Love.
Bless,
Thank you.
blessings and good night.
Take
Good
well.
night.